I got the Pokemon Go Plus, and we're going to talk about it. So the Pokemon Go Plus came out about 2 weeks ago now. You can use it in both Pokemon Go and Pokemon Sleep. So I originally only really bought this for Pokemon Sleep. I had the original Pokemon Go Plus. I still have it, but I don't really use it for Go, so I knew going into this purchase, I was not using this for Pokemon Go. Something I do want you all to know is this is $60. I did not realize how expensive it was until I checked out. It is basically the price of a new Switch game, but I use it every day, so ultimately it's worth it for me. I'm a big collector, so I was going to get it whether I used it or not. But I do want to warn you guys, that's kind of why I'm doing the review, so you can decide if buying this for $60 is worth it to you or not. Okay, first things first, let's talk about why I like this better than the original Plus. So the original Plus was a bracelet. It was much smaller, so that I will give it is smaller, so it's more convenient, less conspicuous. So a lot of times I would wear it to work and just press it when that first came out, and I was very hyped about it. This I like better for the pure fact that it still goes around your wrist. Yes, you can't wear this at work anymore, but it just fits in my hand. So like one time I used this to get just Pokestops, because you can do that. You can switch it to just Pokestops. And I was walking my dog, and I can just easily click this every time it vibrates in my hand, and I don't have to worry about it, and I got all the Pokestops that I needed. So that is the biggest reason why I like this more than the original Plus. There's not very many differences other than that, and other than the fact that this is also a sleep tracker for Pokemon Sleep. Irregardless, I did do some test runs with it just so we can get the full capture of this review, and so you guys can make a decision on if you want this or not. So your very first connect, it is pretty easy to pair. It does take a while to start catching Pokemon, but after that first time, it is super fast, super easy, and there are just a lot of options in general that you can customize this with. You can have it do auto throw or auto spins. If you want, you can change what Pokeballs you're using to increase your catch rates. You can choose not to catch any Pokemon and only spin Pokestops. You can do the opposite where you're only catching Pokemon and not spinning Pokestops. You get push notifications of what's happening on your phone if you want to check it there. There's a lot of customizing here that you can do. So that is super nice, and it is super easy to use just in general. You can see here it's showing me I'm going to catch the slack off if I throw a Pokeball, and it will blink white for every time it wiggles, and here we did not catch the slack off. So now we're going to try for this Teddy Ursa. Again, we're blinking for the Pokeball wiggles, and that time we got it, so it's blinking all of the rainbow colors. So the light is different for Pokemon and Pokestops. It is green for Pokemon and blue for Pokestops, so you can also decide by looking at what color it is, what you're going to do with it. So I did decide to test it out for Pokemon Go by walking around the block. I did about like a 15-minute walk just so we could see how many Pokemon I caught and how many ran away. So we are going to take a look at my journal after my 15-minute walk. As you can see, we did catch a lot, but a lot also ran away. So not very high guarantee. We were using Pokeballs, I believe, maybe Great Balls. So I have noticed that a Pikachu voice goes off every so often. I think that is just after a while of not seeing Pokemon. I don't think it means anything special other than that. We also got quite a few items from the Pokestops. So all in all, it's very hit or miss. You don't get to control the CPs, you don't get to give it any berries, so you could miss quite a lot. Here's a bunch of stops that I got. And so it all depends what you're really trying to do with this. If you're just trying to get candies for Pokemon, probably great. If you're not, I I don't use it, so that's my verdict on it. So in my opinion, if you are a hardcore Pokemon Go player and you catch everything and anything, get the Pokemon Go Plus, because that will be it for you. If you're more casual like myself, I only really look for shinies ever, so I like to click, and it is possible that shinies will run away. So I don't like taking that risk. So that's why I don't use it for Pokemon Go. I just like looking for shinies, doing events. I'm pretty casual with Pokemon Go. But like I said, hardcore player, probably great. More casual, not so much. So if you don't know, with the new app, Pokemon Sleep, you do have to keep your phone on and near you while you sleep. And for someone who uses their phone all the time, I'm literally using my phone to record this, that was a no-go for me. It needs to be away at night. It needs to charge, all that good stuff. I did not want it on all night and under my pillow. So that's why I got the Plus Plus. You don't need your phone on at all. This tracks your sleep separately. So you have to sync it every day to get your sleep data into the app. But after that, you don't have to do anything else with it. You don't have to keep your phone on, and that is the biggest plus to this if you are paying Pokemon Sleep. Just like the Pokemon Go app, it is pretty easy to connect with the Pokemon Sleep app. You can see that I had a little bit of problems here and it deleted my data. You want to make sure your Pokemon Go Plus is fully charged every night so that doesn't happen. I was not fully charging it, so I did lose quite a bit of data for a few days. So this is one of those days where it thought I only slept till 3:30 because I did not have it fully charged. So you don't get as many points. You want to make sure this thing is charged. It will have a little green light at the top to tell you that it's fully charged. So make sure you do that every night. But this is such a fun little cute app. It really isn't a game, so to say, but fully a sleep tracking app. It just has some little fun incentives to try and get you to have healthier sleep. You can catch these Pokemon and they will help you power up your Snorlax, make him bigger so that you can find more Pokemon. You can also raise their level. I'm pretty sure you can ultimately evolve them, anything to get your sleep power up. You can also even find shinies sometimes. Today we only found 4, but I have gotten as many as 7 before. Just a disclaimer, I am not entirely sure how accurate it is. I did get a new puppy, so my sleep probably isn't great, and it says I am snoozing sleep almost every day. I did get a balanced sleep once, so that's probably pretty accurate, but like I said, not sure how accurate it is. I don't really have anything to compare it off of, but just Pokemon Sleep in general has motivated me to go to sleep at a normal time, which is super funny because Pokemon Violet's the one who messed up my sleep schedule, and now Pokemon Sleep is fixing it again. So like I said, for me, I use this thing every day. It is totally worth it for me at this point. If you are not using Pokemon Sleep, I don't think it's as worth it. I really don't. Unless you are super, super into Pokemon Go or just like collecting things, then I would get it. But I think the biggest draw here is the functionality and the sleep tracking with Pokemon Sleep. Again, we have had many things for Pokemon Go before that work just like this. There are some slight benefits to it and how it's shaped and all that kind of stuff. But for me, it's worth it because I use Pokemon Sleep every day. You'll have to make that decision for yourself. I hope this video helps with that decision. Like I said, it's $60. So for some people, that is quite a big price commitment for such a little thing. So that's why I wanted to make this video. I hope this helped you out, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it truly, truly helps my channel. It helps show more people my videos. So if you like this review, please make sure to give it a like. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!